Neglect in hospitals, a call for better care for the elderly. Picture an elderly stroke patient lying in a hospital bed, looking uncomfortable. Hospitals are supposed to be places of healing and care, but for many elderly stroke patients, they can become places of neglect and suffering. An interview with a family member of Patricia Canie, an elderly stroke patient who is now suing the hospital and has started a crowdsourcing fund on GiveSendGo to raise $50,000 for legal fees. A draft statement of claim has been completed based upon sound appellate court precedents, and an affidavit of documents is ready to go. All Patricia Canie needs now is an attorney to file and serve the defendants and answer to any motions. Patricia Canie was examined for leg pain earlier in the day but should have been triaged and treated with a clot buster shot then, as she was knowingly by the hospital to be at risk of having a stroke. Instead, she was released from the hospital and not treated. Later that same evening, she suffered a stroke and returned to the hospital but was not given a clot buster shot within the 4-hour honeymoon period. Rather, Patricia Canie was improperly triaged again and had to wait very too many hours before being treated. Was it because she was just too old, or were the staff negligent? We've started a crowdsourcing fund on GiveSendGo to raise $50,000 for legal fees to retain a lawyer for my mother's lawsuit. It was heartbreaking to see her suffer. Prior to her stroke, my mother, Patricia Canie, was a media spokesperson and advisor and in reasonably good health. However, because of her speech impairment as a result of the stroke, she cannot fulfill these roles anymore. Picture a nurse walking past an elderly patient's room without acknowledging them. All too often, elderly stroke patients like Patricia Canie are left alone, ignored, and forgotten. Picture an elderly stroke patient with an empty water cup on their bedside table. Basic needs such as food, water, and personal hygiene are often neglected, leading to serious health problems and complications. An interview with a doctor. In an interview with doctors, elderly stroke patients like Patricia Canie need specialized care, attention, and rehabilitation to recover and regain their independence. Without proper care and attention, elderly stroke patients like Patricia Canie may face long-term disabilities and reduce quality of life. In an interview with a nurse, we need more resources, more staff, and more training to provide better care for our elderly stroke patients like Patricia Canie. Picture a shot of a nurse helping Patricia Canie with her rehabilitation exercises. With proper care and attention, elderly stroke patients like Patricia Canie can recover and regain their independence, improving their overall quality of life. In an interview with a family member of Patricia Canie. Despite her condition, Patricia's thinking is still intact. She co-founded a foundation called ProjectVoice, which offers giving the elderly help and a voice through charities. If and when the lawsuit is settled or won, Patricia will support ProjectVoice with funds recovered from the lawsuit. Picture Patricia Canie smiling and holding the hand of a caregiver. Let's work together to ensure that our elderly stroke patients like Patricia Canie receive the care and respect they deserve, so no one has to go through what my mother did. Visit our website to learn more about how you can support our cause and help us raise funds for legal fees. Neglect in hospitals, a call for better care for the elderly. For more information, visit Patrick Canie's website at www.projectvoice.online. Thank you for your time, and we hope you will fund Patricia Canie.